Kenya Broadcasting Corporation is the state-run media organization of Kenya. It broadcasts in English and Swahili, as well as in most local languages of Kenya. The corporation started its life in 1928 when Kenya was a British colony. In 1964, when Kenya became an independent country, the corporation's name was changed to Voice of Kenya. In 1989, the Kenyan Parliament reverted the corporation's name from Voice of Kenya to Kenya Broadcasting Corporation. During the rule of President Daniel Arap Moi, KBC became the mouthpiece of the government. Each broadcast opened with a piece on what the president had been doing the day. Under the then-President Mwai Kibaki, KBC takes the more objective line. The corporation helped mold most of Kenya's notable journalists, especially before the liberalization of the airwaves in Kenya. One such journalist is Leonard Mambo Mabotela, whose name has for a long time been synonymous with KBC Radio's Idha ya Kiswahili. Others before him included Job Isaac Mwamto, Amina Faki, Kadia Ali, and Stephen Kikumu, who was one of the pioneer broadcasters. In the English service, broadcasters who pioneered the service were Hassan Mazo at Sami Louis, followed later by Peter Njoroge, Elizabeth Omolo, and in the prime heydays of the service in the 1970s were Abdul Haq, George Opio, and Kazungu Kitana. History of KBC. 1924 English radio broadcasting began. The broadcasts targeted white settlers who monitored news from the home and other parts of the world. The first radio broadcasts targeting Africans came during the Second World War to inform parents and relatives of African soldiers what was happening at the war front. 1953 The first broadcast service was created for Africans. African broadcasting services carried programs in Kiswahili, Doluo, Kikuyu, Kanandi, Kiluya, Kikib and Arabic. 1954 Kenya Broadcasting Services was established. Regional stations were set up in Mombasa, Nyeri and Kisumu. 1961 Kenya Broadcasting Corporation was formed to take over broadcasting services from the government-controlled Kenya Broadcasting Services. 1962 Television was introduced in Kenya. The first transmitting station was set on a farmhouse in Limuru, and the station transmitted to a radius of 15 miles. The 1st of July 1964 Kenya Broadcasting Corporation was nationalized into Voice of Kenya through an act of parliament. 1978 Kenya Television transitioned to color. 1970 a new television station opened in Mombasa to relay programs and produce local dramas, music, cultural and other programs. 1989 The Voice of Kenya changed back to Kenya Broadcasting Corporation through an act of parliament. 1989 a contract was signed between KBC and Japan Telecommunications Engineering Consultancy Service for improvement and expansion of the national, medium-wave frequency radio broadcasting network. 1991 KBC signed a contract with Marubeni Corporation of Tokyo, Japan for upgrading of medium-wave transmitting stations and construction of new ones. 1993 KBC embarked on a major modernization project to upgrade its transmitting station, construct new ones and improve on switching and routing network. 1996 KBC commissioned Metro FM as a 90% music radio. September 2000 KBC commissioned Metro Television as a sports and entertainment channel. December 2000 KBC started Koro FM, transmitting in Kikuyu language to Nairobi and Mount Kenya region. 2001 P1E FM was started to cater to the coast region.